Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today I thought we would film a little chit chat, get ready with me. I am a marketing manager for a construction company and I work from home. I have a 10-month-old daughter and I don't feel like I leave the house a ton, which can be kind of isolating. We have a nanny at home, which is amazing, because obviously I can't work and take care of my daughter. So some days I just really need to get put together, even if that means still wear a comfy lounge set. At least doing my makeup makes me feel a little more put together. So I don't like to do a full face of makeup to work from home, but I'm PMSing really bad right now and I have breakouts, so we gotta cover those up because this is not cute and I don't even want to stare at them. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. You can see that. You can get like darker shades to contour, lighter shades to highlight, but I just try to get something as close as possible to my skin tone and use this as foundation because it's a great multi-purpose thing to have. So we're just gonna blend that in. I'm hoping that I can post to YouTube today because I filmed my first video on my phone and it was vertical, as you all probably saw if you're watching this. So that was really embarrassing, but there's so much to figure out when you're first starting this. I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel like 10 years ago. And then I had a couple of unfortunate events happen in my life and I was super depressed. And the last thing I wanted to do was share my life on social media or the internet for people to see. I don't think I could have handled the commentary from other people. So you guys are new moms, or if you remember how that felt, just being like alone a lot. It's a little bit isolating. Like, it's so funny because people will say like it's the best time of your life having a newborn, and it is, but it's also like the hardest. My daughter's 10 months old now and she is the coolest. I know everybody thinks that about their kid, but mine really is the coolest. And you'll probably see a lot of content about her on here, but I don't really want to film too much like mom life. I'm obviously very interested in that because that's the stage of life that I'm in. But when I'm watching YouTube, I obviously want to see like fashion and product reviews. I've been watching product reviews for literally ever, and I have a major shopping addiction. So I figured I would at least share with you guys what I think about certain products, whether that's clothes, bags. As you saw in my first video, I'm like obsessed with base bags. It all started a couple years ago, right before I went on my honeymoon. I got their luggage and a couple bags, and then it just like spiraled from there. When they came out with Maple, I was like, I need everything. That was the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, by the way, in the shade Light Sand. In the summertime, I have to go a little bit darker. I think I go to like light neutral or something like that. I don't know, I have it in my other makeup bag, but right now I'm super pale, so that is the shade. And then I'm going into contour with Rare Beauty Happy Soul. Whitney Simmons, actually, I was watching one of her videos and I swear that girl can post anything and I immediately need it. But I've found anytime she posts a bronzer or a blush, they end up working out really well for me. I'm super picky about cream contour and about blushes. I feel like when I was younger, I had a lot of redness. And so a lot of blushes just kind of give me flashbacks to the redness on my skin and I end up hating it. But she always posts like really peachy, beautiful, like in the summertime, I feel like it's extra peachy and I love it. But just like she always picks the best shades. Everything she posts ends up working out really well for me. I also was a victim of putting my contour way too low. So now it goes right under my eyes. I swear that makes the biggest difference. I used to do it like at my ear and like down the middle of my face, and I feel like it pulled my face down so much. And I'm obviously not a professional at this. I'm just not trying to look terrible in my meetings today. So I just want to give myself a little bit of a glow. All of my work meetings are on Google Meet, so I feel like in the first year, obviously being a new mom, like I wasn't wearing makeup. I was joining all my meetings looking like half alive. Really the look I want to go for at work. I used to go in every day to the office in a blazer and heels, and like, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I've just like given up, you know, even though sometimes it feels like you want to. Also, PMS breakouts, gotta love that. I was like, I want to film a YouTube video, and then my period was like, we're gonna give you a little extra friend for your video, so don't mind the mountain on my face. Once I blend that in, I don't do it perfect because I don't put a ton of product on, and once I put the powder bronzer on top, it like blends it perfectly. But if I don't do it a little bit heavier with the cream contour, I feel like it just disappears so fast. So this is a little bit pricey, but I swear this is the best bronzer I have ever owned in my life. It's like, I bought it years ago. I know this is one of those things where people are gonna be like, you're disgusting. You should let you have a big zit on your chin. I don't know, guys, it's the best thing. And I keep forgetting to buy it every time I go get new makeup. But it's the Marc Jacobs in shade 106 Tantalize. So good. I feel like it works for me in the summer, in the winter. I obviously use a little bit less in the winter, but it's got like the most beautiful pigment to it. And if you don't have a full face, like, you know, when you do foundation, then your contour, and then your setting powder and all of that, everything sticks better. But if you just do like a quick foundation, sometimes bronzer looks really patchy, at least for me. And this one does not do that. It's worth every penny, I swear. I used to spend so much money on makeup, and now I'm just like in a stage of life where I just want it to be easy and quick and not be where I'm spending all my money. And then you gotta hit the double chin area, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, and then my favorite part of my entire makeup routine is the blush. I'm pretty sure this was a Whitney Simmons recommendation, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's in the shade Peach. Really beautiful. And then also the Merit Beauty cream blush in Stockholm. So what I will do, I love to mix blushes. It's, I swear, like the only way to get the right pop. Like, I don't love a crazy amount of blush, but I definitely like for it to show up and to stick around. I feel like blush just goes so fast. It's like impossible to get it to stay. So what I do is I will just kind of like dab it all around, but I only dab in a straight line, because blush, I feel like once you get it in the wrong spot, it only stays in the places that you don't want it to stay. So I just go in a straight line, really, really close to my eyes, which I think gives you a warmth to your face without being overpowering. I used to do it like a little bit lower and further in, and I just try to keep it right on the outer corners of my eye, my cheekbone. I always just hit the top of my nose with it to give you like a sun-kissed look. And then I go in with the Merit Beauty in Stockholm, and I just tap it on over top. I hit the top of my nose again, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I don't even really like have to blend that. It kind of just does what it needs to do. Making sure this is all blended. Oh, the baby hairs are hideous. What is this? Yeah, so I used to never leave the house without mascara because I feel like I look like a bald rat. I would say like if there were two products I couldn't leave the house without, it would have been mascara and my eyebrow pencil. I have no eyebrows. Ow, just pulled my eyelash out. None, like at all. it's pretty bad actually. My sisters used to make fun of me. We would like get on FaceTime in the morning and they were like, oh, you look like an alien. And I was like, oh my God, that's so mean. But it's true. I literally had no eyebrows. But I got them microbladed on a couple years ago, and that was the best decision I've ever made. It looks so natural. I get people all the time asking me like, oh, what do you use on your eyebrows? Nothing. I don't. And it's the best thing. You can wake up and just roll out of bed and you have eyebrows. And in the summertime, go swimming, eyebrows. They don't come off. You don't have to think about it. I also would only use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, the super, super thin one before, and it would run out so quickly. And I feel like I was just spending so much money doing that it's like, might as well just get them tattooed on. I will say make sure you go to somebody who specializes in it. When I first went, it was, I think it was 2021, maybe 2022. And I still liked a little bit bolder of a brow, not like 2016 brows, you know, but like definitely a little bit darker, a little more bold. And I go to 10 Skin. If you're local to Nashville, they are in Cool Springs. Go see Blakely. She is literally magical with eyebrows. Like I can't even explain it. But she was like, I don't do anything that doesn't look natural. Like I won't do it because I don't want you to regret it and hate me down. Okay, sorry about that. My camera just died on me. We don't love that. So getting my eyebrows microbladed was the best decision I've ever made. Then I also, when I went back for a touch-up, she did my eyeliner just like on the top. So that really helps with the lashes too. This is the Rare Beauty mascara in black. I love it. It's not too much. Like I usually just use the Falsies mascara from Maybelline. I'm just like not that picky about mascara. I feel like drugstore mascara usually ends up being the best. I've never bought super expensive mascara regularly because every time I've gotten it, I feel like it smudges more or it ends up under my eyes. It's just not worth it in my opinion. And then the last thing I'm using is the Merit Beauty highlighter in Kava. I don't like to put this directly on my face or use a brush. I think it's best when you just rub your finger on it and then apply it wherever you want it. I typically do right down the bridge of my nose, my brow bone, Cupid's bow, and right on my cheekbone. Sometimes I'll do the inner corner of my eyes. Nothing crazy. A little bit goes a long way with that, but I really like it. It's not too like glittery. It's not like chunky or anything. So I love that. And then the most important step always for 10 years in my makeup routine has been this exact same setting spray. I have a travel one. I keep it in my purse. If my makeup needs a little refresh, if it's looking dry, cakey, whatever, this is a miracle. I get the original all-nighter. I don't get like, they have like a mattifying one or all these different like sheens. I don't get any of those. I just get the original. This is like the only one I like. I've tried the other ones and I spray it liberally all over my face. I will say, don't do this right after you do your mascara. Let your mascara dry a little bit, otherwise it will end up under your eyes, which can be really frustrating if you're trying to just do a quick makeup routine. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of dry shampoo. I love the Dry Bar dry shampoo. I typically go with their just plain detox one. It's just like the light blue can, and I grabbed this one day. It might have even been at like a little checkout in Sephora for a travel one, and I accidentally grabbed coconut colada, which I love coconut, but I swear the formula is different. Like it almost doesn't work the same as the original. But I just feel like this, I've tried so many dry shampoos. My hair used to be like down to my butt so long, and when I had my daughter, I just did the mom chop because, you know, are you even a mom if you don't chop your hair off? But I'm letting it grow back out now, as you can see by my lovely baby hairs coming in. So that is my quick get ready with me to work from home. And all the products I use, I'm working on setting up an LTK. So I will link all of those products on my LTK. And then I live with my hair in a claw clip. So I try to do dry shampoo just to get it a little volume, and then it immediately goes right back up in a claw clip. And that's it. So thank you for watching my next YouTube video. This is the first one I'm actually doing on my camera. So I hope it turns out good. If not, I will keep learning the ropes here. But thank you so much for watching.